Hello my dear friends, this is Cross Stitch with Luda. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video I would like to show you some parts of Thailand. I'm now in Bangkok with my husband. Everyone's saying we have a honeymoon, but it's not true. And also
it works though, you get free stuff.
Yeah. Also I would like to make a video Stitch with me, where I will tell you some facts about me, like what I like, what I prefer, what I hate in stitching, stuff like that. I also want to insert a small little video of two Lanarte pictures I've stitched in 2007, 2009, I can't remember really, but I found this in my phone and I'm very sure I didn't show you them before. I want you to see them. What else? We enjoying our vacation, work vacation, because we combined both of them. We did not want to fly back to Ukraine and we decided to enjoy Asia instead. I want to show you some pretty places here. I love these tropical plants. They are amazing. All these flowers. I don't know what this is, like a temple. With all these little
It's a shrine. You pray to it.
It's very cute. Look, I don't know what they mean. Do you know what they mean?
Yeah, but it's a long conversation.
Okay. Oh my god, what is it, red or what it is? Oh,
No, those are birds. They're beautiful birds.
Of rats. Sometimes you can see them here.
I would say you see them more in the downtown core area. You wouldn't see them very much.
Yes,
here.
it's very clean area. We're next to Peninsula Hotel. Very nice.
On the other side of the river.
Yes, we are opposite.
Of the Chao Phraya. And today it's the king's birthday, where there should be fireworks today. Everything's today.
Are we gonna go at night?
Of course, we'll go see
them?
the fireworks, yeah.
Okay, I'm hot. Let's go. So today is August 13th and I'm gonna answer your questions. I made a post on my YouTube channel and you can ask me any questions you would like to hear answer, because sometimes I'm answering same questions all over again, and I decided just to make a video. And I have few questions which is very common about how I treat my work after I finish stitching, and also about my dimensions kits, what I do with them. Do I wash them or I just frame like that? So first of all, let me answer the question about my cross stitch work. I do wash it when it's possible, when I don't use hand-dyed floss, or where I don't use hand-dyed fabric. And I know some fabric you can wash, but it's your own risk. I prefer not to, but I had one case where I wash my fabric. I think I ate chocolate or something, and I was stitching my Mirabilia. I was lucky that I did not use hand-dyed floss, Karen. On that area I've stitched already, and I just wash in washing machine my whole work. It was like half done and nothing happened, but I was using very light fabric. If I was, let's say, using very dark green or red, it will be a big problem, but maybe on the dark fabric you would not see a stain. So anyway, I prefer not to wash my cross stitch work if I use something hand-dyed. In other case, I would recommend you to wash your work, because sometimes you don't see, maybe you use cream for your hands or something like that, and it's always better to wash. Also, your stitches will be better. I've heard that after you wash them, they become different. And yes, I'm not using hot water, I'm using home temperature water and some gentle soap, maybe, I don't know, Johnson & Johnson's for kids, or just regular soap. If you have something really dirty, you can use fairy or stuff for your dishes. I know it helps, but it's very rare when you really made something dirty. In other case, I would not leave your work for longer than 10 minutes, and then I will place it on a towel. I will wrap it in for a couple of minutes and I'll let it dry. And when your work is still wet, then I would like to iron, because then you can make it right. You can iron it easy. And another question about my Dimensions flosses, Dimensions kits. I use this kit is made in China, so I did not wash my threads before I start using them. But some threads and kits made in United States, they were not using same technology as they're using now, so your threads can run. That's why colors like brown, let's say this one, if this kit was made in the United States, it will definitely run, and red, especially red. So I will pre-wash this kind of threads, not all of them, just red and brown. I'll pre-wash them, and then I'll start working. And at the end I would wash it again, room temperature, same procedure like all other work. But I like to wash my work, because I think it's the best part, when you know when it's done, and it just the last stage, last step. It's always fun. I love to finish my work and to start my cross stitch work, and I love to wash them, especially to iron them. I don't know, I just enjoy. I just enjoy it. Also, I like to throw away my used charts, because I trace them with a marker before I used to trace it with a pencil. But new kits made for Russia only, they use some special paper that it's like it's a glare. You can see it's not really regular one dimensions chart. That's why I'm using marker. It's easier for me to see what I traced. Otherwise I will spend more time to trace what I stitched already. And I know some people, they don't trace their chart. I do. Otherwise I will do lots of mistakes. I tried many times not to trace, even if I stitch some primitive designs, I have to trace it. It's just for me something I completed already. And about my needles, I have lots of questions about my needles. I'm using for different count, I'm using different needles, and it's your personal preference. Sometimes on same fabric I have to use different needles. Let's say I'm stitching now on 18th count Aida, and I would use here 26 needle, different type of needles, but my preference is tulips needles or John James. I also like original needles from Dimensions kits. I don't know which one they're using now, but they very nice. I like them. I know some people also hate them and they throw them away immediately, but I don't. I like them, and I keep them for later for other work. Also they have special needle for the back stitch with a very sharp end. It's working for me and I like it. Another question I had about my stitches, and I don't think they're perfect. I still have to work on them, and on a 18th count Aida they're the worst. The bigger count the better stitches. Also very important which threads you are using, needle, tension of your fabric, and your experience. All these things you have to watch, because if you use linen your stitches will be much better. Also if you use new needles, the one you like, you also will achieve better results. And I would advise you to change your needles once in a while, because your stitches also will be better if you use new needles. But I change them, to be honest, very rare, because I have lots of them and they travel from one project to another one.
Who wants to work with dirty needles, right?
Paul,
No dirty needles for Luda.
if you wanna talk, come close, because people probably would not be able to hear you. I know you like to talk. And some stitches miss you.
What did you just say? You never work with dirty needles?
No, not dirty needles. Old needles. Older needles.
Your people that are in the United States will crack up listening to that one.
Not only in the United States. Why? We are stitchers, we are using
Honey,
fresh.
dirty needles is like crack addicts on the street shooting up drugs in their arms.
Did I say dirty needles? I did not say dirty. Old needles.
Old needles.
Yeah, but we understand it's not needles you think about.
Well, no one wants to use old needles. It's like used, you know.
Yeah, I have this one, is very old one, the snap needle, and it helps me to fix my threads. I also show many times in my videos, but this is my magic needle, where I can fix my stitches at the end, and I prefer not to fix my threads on a front. Honey, take a chair and join us. Because it will affect your front. Yes, your back will be cleaner, but I prefer not to use not to fix my ends at the front. I know lots of tricks how to hide your end of thread, but and I'm gonna show you later, but I prefer not to use it. So we just came back from the dinner. We had lovely Chinese dinner.
I wouldn't say it was lovely.
Well, mine was lovely.
And they didn't even give us half of it.
Yeah, well, I was full. I was happy they did not give it us all. We were there.
But hey.
But daytime we had something very good. What did we have? Oh, I had a soup. I had soup and also...
Daytime?
Yeah.
Today?
Yeah, first time I tried to eat coconut.
Oh.
We went to do your cards,
Yeah,
you remember?
Yeah.
So we are last day in Pattaya in Bangkok. We came
No,
here.
we're in last day in Pattaya.
Oh, in Pattaya, Bangkok, yes. I meant Thailand.
We're not last day in Thailand.
No, I wanted to say Pattaya, Thailand, instead of say it Bangkok. And it's quite noisy here.
Yeah.
But I love to be by the sea.
It was nice.
It was nice, and also I do work out in the morning and it's fun.
Yeah, it was easy. And we live right in front of the sea, so I mean, it's great.
Also, we've seen lots of places here.
Yeah. Now it's time to do a little work in Bangkok and get on with our second trip.
Your second part.
Second part.
Surprise.
Surprise. Yes. How
But
many days have you been working on this now?
since we left Ukraine,
Mm-hmm.
more than a month.
More than a month.
Wow, I thought I'll finish it I just complete my half. I really thought I will be faster.
I thought in Genting you had it like almost half
Yes,
done.
in Genting because I did nothing but stitching. And here, lots of distractions. I'm looking where I stopped, so I would not do mistake.
Did
Yeah.
you do a mistake?
No, I just wanna focus and see
Have they seen how you correct your mistakes?
which mistakes. When I cut my,
Yeah,
I do cut and Paul like, oh, Luda did mistake.
I can hear it. I can hear when she does mistake because all I hear is scissors.
Yes. Sometimes I do mistakes. Not sometimes, quite often. But yeah, I try to fix them right away. Found where I am. That's why I need my marker, because I defocus. Yeah, so 2 more weeks and summer will be done for us.
Well, it's not. Well,
Officially, in my head, it will be done.
why?
I don't know.
Oh well. It's not like the world stops turning. We get to go other places. It was a good summer.
It was great summer.
Yeah, we went to the beaches in Ukraine.
Yeah, Paul experienced our vacation place in Ukraine.
We got very sunburned.
Oh yeah, we were all sunburned. And
then we, well, to be really honest, how much time did we spend in Ukraine in the past 4 or 5 months?
not much.
Probably, what, 3-4 weeks? That's about it. But we're hoping to spend some more time this winter in Ukraine and take it easy a bit.
Yeah, because we get tired from being away from the house.
Yeah, it's too much. And then we might make a couple other trips during the winter year, the winter time, but that's about it.
We'll see. I don't like to plan our trips.
Fair enough.
You never know. Sometimes you don't plan, you have lots of them. Sometimes you plan, you don't have any. So, yeah, I would like to.
Do you like this picture you're doing?
Yeah,
So why did you choose to do balloons?
because I gave to my friend.
Wasn't
I-
this
I-
a present from somebody?
No, I gave this.
Was it from Kitty?
No, I gave this kit as a present to my friend for her birthday,
Yeah.
or for some, I can't remember, New Year or whatever, something we celebrated. And then I had to buy this for myself. And then a store, Russian store, asked me to promote their store on Instagram, and they told me to choose any kit, and I did not want to buy this kit, so I chose this to stitch. And well, it just happened. But I always like this design. It's bright, and now everywhere I see balloons, I like, oh, this is my design I'm stitching. Especially there is one place in Turkey, I forgot the name. Your sister been there, started from K. It's really pretty place. It's in the middle.
You've never been there?
No, I've never been there. I only saw that place recently.
You've been all over Turkey.
No. I have not. We've been hundreds of times in Istanbul.
Yeah, we're going again.
Yeah.
Yay.
But every time we go in there, it's different.
Gets more fun every single time.
We
I
see-
mean,
we-
we've
we
made
see-
friends now.
Yeah, we see something different every single time. Paul even promote me in Istanbul.
I know what?
You even promote me. Propose me.
I was like, I didn't promote anything for you. But yeah, I did. That was a long time ago.
Yeah. And that's why Istanbul will be always special place for us. Especially it's very easy for us to travel from Istanbul. But now they're fixing some runway in my city, and we have to go to Kiev.
Oh,
It's hard.
it's It's really hard.
It's plus 12 hours on a train, plus you have to get to train station, plus you have... It's not fun.
No. Anything fun happened to us, honey?
To us?
Yeah.
Not really.
I'm
You're working. I'm done with work. I'm done because, you know why, because of my bank.
because of your bank.
Yeah, I told them I'll come back. They ask too much, and I'll do my things when I'm back. So
I don't think we've explained to them what that means.
well, I don't want to go
Yeah.
to that thing deeper, but
It's a pain in the ass.
yes, it was really too much.
Dealing with banks and governments is really interesting sometimes.
Yeah,
But no, we have a good time. We're having.
I went to Cambodia.
She did go.
Yes, and it was so much fun, and I love it there. I really love it. It's not over touristy as here. It's not touristical. I mean, it's
over
not
tourist.
not over tourist. It's not giant.
It definitely is a tourist trap, but it's not.
Yes.
It's not like Thailand.
No, it's not. And not in this video, but in another video, I will show you these places, and made lots of videos, lots of pictures, and we've seen lots of places. We wanna go together, me and Paul, but Paul been before there,
Yeah.
and because we could not rent a car to go across the border, he like, you go by yourself with your Russian group. And I like groups because they will tell us history on a way. To drive from Pattaya 3 hours to the border and another 3 hours to the Siem Reap, the place we stayed. And yeah, I enjoyed very much. We laugh a lot, and I met some people. They all were from Russia. There was no one from Ukraine, but it doesn't matter. We speak same language, and yeah, it was interesting. And places just wow. I was really surprised. I did not expect to see all these temples. Yeah. And now I'm watching a movie about Cambodia.
The Killing Fields.
Yes, it's a really hard movie to watch.
It's fantastic. It's a brilliant movie. I think it's in the 80s. It's done in the 80s. John Malkovich is in it. It's very good.
And also, I started reading a book, but it's a Russian writer about Cambodia. Slowly, I like to read a few books at the same time. I'm reading now, second time, book called Without You There Is No Us. I took it with me, and this is about North Korea. Very interesting book, very interesting. I think, Paul, it's one of your favorite books.
Yeah, it's about an American Korean teacher that goes to North Korea to teach the elite of North Korea English and other things, and she's there for I think 5 to 8 years. It's a great book, and she delves into the lives of the elite of North Korea, and it's fun to read. One of those hermit kingdoms that are still on the map that you want to see. Well, I do anyway. I also want to see Turkmenistan.
Oh yeah, and especially with the latest news.
He's great. I have a fascination with like total despot rulers and crazy people. So I just need to go see their countries.
Well, it will be a great experience if you'll have chance to go there. But I've heard it's very difficult for you to get visa.
Oh yeah, they don't really like people to come in and
See what's going on over there.
see the craziness, of course.
So sometimes when I'm stitching, I'm using railway method, especially when I see my stitches doesn't look right. I just if you stitch with the 2 threads, you just put your needle in between and you stitch like that. It will be slower, much slower, but it will be definitely better. Your stitches will be better quality. And sometimes when I see it's all going all right, I just keep the beginning of the thread like that. I let my needle go in, and yeah, it's much faster. Again, you have to, if you're the beginner and don't accept that your stitches will be like super nice from day one, it will take some time, and the slower you stitch the better, because I know some people stitch really fast, like extremely fast, and I've seen their stitches, and honestly they're not the best. They're good, but not the best. Again, I'm not saying mine perfect, but I'm trying not to stitch too fast and to watch what I'm stitching, to do less mistakes. It's really hot here, and humidity. Yeah, but a few days and will be autumn for us.
A few days and we'll be up in the mountains.
Yeah.
This is showing Luda's dedication to her craft. She goes on vacation, she takes cross stitch with her.
Yeah, I did not take so much this time, because last time I took so much and I did not stitch much. So this time I took little, and I was really terrified that I would not be able to stitch more. Okay, I have to stop because I need to check where I am, so I won't do mistakes, and I'll come back to you. Okay, I decided to change my area where I stitch, because there are lots of stitches which I have to count. So here I'm stitching the house, and again, let me tell you that this is very easy design, and I would recommend you to stitch it if you still don't know if you like this design or no. Really, you would love it once you start stitching. It's one of the easiest designs from Dimensions. So I start my stitches with a loop method, and I would also recommend you to take shorter thread, because the quality of cotton thread will be better if you won't take a long one. You know, at the end it will be like fluffy, and you don't need that. So that's why I would not put 2 threads together. Dimensions kits usually they have same length for their threads. It's 91 centimeter, or I think it's 91 centimeter. It's how much in 1 inch? Not 1 inch.
It's like 34 inches.
1 foot, not 1 foot.
91 centimeters is
Yeah.
910 mm, which is around 34 or 33 inches.
34 inches. So I just take 1 thread and put it together, so it's like 45 centimeters, which is enough. It's not that small, and it's not long. It's just perfect. Well, it's for me. And yeah, I stitch slowly. I try to stitch slowly, and I'll show you how I end my thread as well. And I have another question about my rotation. I think I answer, but I delete that video, so I would answer again. I do rotate my projects, but I don't have any rules or timing. I just feel I want to change my project right now, and I change it. And yeah, I would recommend you to make your rotation on depends on you. Sometimes you feel you don't want to stitch it, or you're lazy to stitch. You would do something else instead. And I think it's time then to change your project. Don't wait when this time will come, when you like do whatever but not stitching. And some people, they like to stitch one project at a time, and they don't like any rotation. They like to see big progress. And I think I'm one of these people. Just because I have a channel, I don't feel I have to change it, but I know videos will be more interesting if I will show a few few projects at the same time. Sometimes it's fun for me, but now I decided to stitch just this design. Even I have another dimensions design which I would like to finish, but I don't think now it will be, but I'll try. I'll see. Again, if we come back to needles I'm using on linen, I would prefer to use small needles like 28, and for Aida I like prim needles. I know it's really hard to buy them in the United States, but in Europe you can buy them very easy, and long time they were really my favorite needles. But for Aida I can't stitch with them on linen. I tried many type of needles, and now I know what I like, what I don't like, and I change them. I need to show you my progress. I think not tomorrow, because we are moving tomorrow. After a few days I will take out my work from hoops, and I will show you what I've done. I won't have many finishes this year as 2018 or 2017, but I had quite large projects which I'm happy with, and I plan to frame some work, small kits. Big ones I wouldn't frame, because if we'll move again it will be hard to take all the large pieces with me. Also, when you stitch big areas with the same thread, your stitches will be nicer. If you stitch hide, definitely they will be different quality. And lots of people asking me why I'm not stitching hide right now. I don't really like all the designs from Hyatt. I like more golden kite designs, and also because I have lots of kits, I don't want to stitch something big right now. But it was time when I was like, I'm gonna stitch only big designs. And after I've stitched my first design with more than 100 different colors of DMC threads, I kind of changed my mind. To me, dimensions very easy. Sometimes they're really easy, so I want something harder. But then I'm taking my taille gouverneur. Taille gouverneur is kind of like Hyatt, especially the design I'm stitching right now, my icon. Also, I'm planning to finish it this autumn. Well, I'll try. And some samplers I would like to have as a FO. And guys, you asked me about my lamp. It's really good quality. The name of the lamp, I just check, Remax, and I've got it in just regular Ukrainian store. I think you can get it on Amazon. Maybe it's Chinese lamp actually, I'm not sure, probably. And it's working very, very good. Especially it's amazing for traveling or for retreats. You can use it with a, I'll show you, you can use it with a charger. I think because of this lamp I stitch much more, because I can see better in the evening. Usually in hotels they don't have good lighting. And also I can go stitch everywhere, on a bed, on a couch, on a chair. Okay. And I also would like to show you some videos from our trip. We were in Bangkok and we found one hotel where they have some unique needlework on their furniture, and it was really beautiful, and I hope you would like it. It was so much fun being there and discover this hotel just by accident. We were walking and found that hotel. Bangkok is a huge city. I was shocked how big it is, and they're always fun there. I found another cross-stitch store, not cross-stitch store like you have in the United States. It was in a mall with Asian kids. Also, I will show you, not in this video, in the next video, because this video already will be quite long. What else? I think that's it. If you have questions, please ask me and I would love to answer them. I will make another Stitch With Me video, and I will share some parts of our trip. Let me finish my thread, so I will show you how I finish it. As I said, I start my needle with a loop method or with a micro stitch, and I finish this on other side. It's really difficult to show how I finish my thread, but I will try. I might will stop camera and I will show you how I do that. Yeah, but thank you for those who ask me questions, and I hope I answer all of them. If not, you're free to ask. Okay, where I am. Okay, let me just show how I finish, because it will takes me longer to finish this thread. Just don't want to take your time. Oops, my needle minders. It's too big. Okay, I will move camera. Right here. And well, I'll try so you can see. I just go under stitches at least 3, 4. Yeah, like that, it's perfect. I need to use my right hand, otherwise I wouldn't be able to push my needle. So I can cut my thread here, but to secure the thread even more, I just go backwards. One more time, maybe not as long as first time, but you can see. And usually I would prefer to end my thread on the same color, so your bag will look better. And then I cut my thread. It's quite nice. All these ends, sometimes I start my thread, I'll cut in the end. If you see some extra threads, you don't need them, just cut them. Yeah, but this is my bag. Okay, I have to move my hoops back and I'll finish my video. Let me show you another way, very quickly, how you can end your stitches on a same side. So let's say you're stitching and you have to finish your thread. You complete your cross and then you take your needle up and just do micro stitch under the stitch here. It's easier to do on linen or even weave. On Aida it's a little bit difficult because you have to go in the middle like that, and you can do it once again under similar color or same color, even better. You go in the middle like that, and then you can take your thread right here and you can cut it. In this case you don't have to turn your hoops or your frame. This is another way how to end your thread. Well, I hope it was understandable and you enjoy my video. Thank you for watching me. Please subscribe me. Also remember my videos are in Russian and English and in English, and I hope to see you soon. Bye bye. Dear friends, these are pictures from Lanarte. I stitched them maybe 12 years ago and I framed them, I think I framed them both together, but I see the distance between this part and stitching, it's different, as you can see. But I would not reframe them. Maybe after 5 years I would change something, but I like them as they are. And I stitch them in hands. Back in days I was stitching in hands, and even on linen. I remember I stitched them non-stop. I was so in love with the design, and I like how easy and fast you can stitch them. And they will make your room pretty wherever you will place them. They're covering some holes from TV. We'll make a repair in this apartment, and we will probably put them somewhere else. I'm so glad to show you that needlepoint chair. We are in a boutique hotel, and I think it's old one. Well, it does look nice, but I don't think it was stitched like yesterday. Maybe 90s, maybe something like that. I like the wooden work here.
mean,
Yeah, I've seen.
it's real. It's all antique.
Can you ask about chair? Is it
Look at these
older?
two. Oh, yeah,
Oh,
these
they
are-
have all. Oh my. Oh. Look, they have more chairs.
They're all hand stitched.
Yeah, needlepoint.
These are all little. Look at this. The woodwork here. Unbelievable. It's a beautiful hotel.
And this Thai wall or something. You see the picture or what is? I can't see. Yeah. Wait. I wanna show another chair.
Oh, that's beautiful. It's just a little shrine.
Okay.
Well,
No, it's quite big, but
hey, but is it comfortable though?
is it
Let me see.
nice? Oh, they have more chairs over there.
These are all hand stitched.
Что я нашла? Это стул, который сделан в стиле гобелен. Красивый, а? Наверняка это не новая вещь. Ребята, я нашла больше стульев тут, на самом деле несколько. Вот еще вы можете видеть вдалеке. Красивые, конечно, такие уже сейчас не делают, к сожалению. Крупно вышито, но, вы знаете, для стула быстренько так и своеобразно. Оригинально будет. И такого стула навряд ли не найдете больше ни у кого. Красивый отель. Мне очень нравится то, что тут, видите, какая отделка, все из дерева, натуральная и ручная работа. Прекрасно. Вот еще такой диванчик. Смотрите, какой красавец. Тоже все сделано вручную. Что у них там еще есть, не знаю. Будем смотреть. No, it's okay.
Where's the front door from here?